Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn that next type of question what may come in the past adjustment. As we have learned in the previous class, past adjustment. So let us see that what are the other questions may come in this topic. So let us start with the new question. The first question is here is are M and N shared profits in the ratio of 3:2:1? Profits for the last 3 years were rupees 1,40,000, rupees 84,000 and rupees 1,06,000 respectively. These profits were by mistake distributed equally. The error is now corrected. Give the necessary rectification journal entry. So this is the question. What is the gist of this question? 3 years profit were there and those profit has been divided equally, whereas that had to be divided 3:2:1 ratio. So let us see how to solve it. So first thing first, you have to make that format, and I know that you all are very genius and you know how to make those format. This is simple thing. Then you have to write the name of those partners, R, then M and then N, and here in this column we have to write firm. Next, debit and credit you have to write in all those columns. So first thing done. Next it is table of adjustment. This one as known as table of adjustment. You know it very well. Now by mistake we have credited this profits in the partners, and that is also equally. So first thing we have to rectify that error. How to rectify? Profit wrongly credited, now adjusted. If something has been credited wrongly, to rectify that thing, what we have to do? Obviously we have to debit it. And how much was the total of this 3 years profit? So first you add this 3 years profit, 1,40,000 plus 84, 2,24,000 plus 1,00,000, 3,24,000 plus 6, 3,30,000. So 3,30,000 has been divided equally among those three partners. So each of those partners got 1,10,000, and that 1,10,000 you have to write in the debit side of this capital account. Why in the debit side? Because they have wrongly got this profit, and therefore we have to rectify it, and to rectify, as we have credited earlier, so now we have to debit it. Same thing for Mr. M as well. Debit side 1,10,000, and for N also 1,10,000 in the debit side. Now add these three, it will come 3,30,000, and that has to be written in the credit side of the profit and loss appropriation account, or in this case it is farm. Next, as there is no other information, so let us balance it off. First, that firm, write down that 3,30,000 here, that same figure in this column, and then here that 3,30,000, because there is no other adjustment. So this 3,30,000 is the profit, and that has to be divided among the partners in there. In that, this 3:2:1. So this is so come here, divisible profit to be distributed in 3:2:1. So how much Mr. R will get, and which side we should write this one? As it is a profit, therefore we have to write in the credit side. So 1,65,000 for R. How did I get it? 3/6 into 3,30,000. That will come 1,65,000. For M it will be 1,10,000. How did I get it? 2/6 into 3,30,000. And for N it is 55,000. The procedure is same, 1/6 into 3,30,000. So we have made this one. Next, we have to make the final balance. As you know that we have to take the greater amount first, 1,65,000. Write down this figure again here and take out the balance, and it will come 55,000. 65 minus 1,65 minus 1,10 is equal to 55,000. Next, for this Mr. Aim also, both sides are equal, so there should not be any balance. Next, we have for Mr. N, this debit side is greater 1,10,000. Then write down that one 1,10,000 here too, and the balance will come 55,000. And you know this balance is known as the final balance. So now our table of adjustment is ready, and you know this is nothing but the working note. Then we have to pass the journal entry. So how to prepare the journal entry? Let us see, draw that format of journal. And in the previous question, I forgot to write that ledger folio and date, but you should not forget it. Please write down date and ledger folio here. Here is date. Okay, I have a beautiful handwriting. I hope you have better handwriting than me. And this is ledger folio. Okay. Now the journal entry. How to make the journal entry? So N's capital account debit to R's capital account. Why N's capital account debited? Because I told in the first slide that if that balance is the credit side, we have to debit that partner. If that balance in the debit side, we have to credit that partner. So here N's capital account debit to R's capital account. Here we have the amount 55,000 and 55,000, and then we have to write the narration. You had not written, that was my mistake. I had also not written there. Therefore, you just follow me. That is a good thing. Here profit wrongly credited, now adjusted. So this is what we have done. And the main thing what we have to keep in mind in these types of question, that if something has been wrongly done, some wrongly thing done, then first you rectify that one. In this case, profit wrongly credited, so now we have to rectify it. And how to rectify it? Simply we have to write those things in the debit side. Okay, and if you have written anything in the debit side of the partner's capital account, then just opposite you have to do for the firm. You have to write in the credit side of the firm's account. So that much for this question. I hope you understood. And my question for this particular situation is, you have to tell that why we have debited these things here. Why why in the partner's capital account I have debited these items. So let us proceed to the next type of question. Another question. Here the question is, P, Q and R were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses equally. Their fixed capitals were rupees 2 lakh, rupees 3 lakh and rupees 1 lakh respectively. The partnership deed provided for interest on capital at the rate of 12% per annum. For the year ending 31st March 2016, profits of the firm were distributed without providing interest on capital. So this is the problem. So first thing first, and pass adjustment entry to rectify the error. Make the format of table of adjustment. You know how to make it, so do it quickly. Write down particulars here. Next, the partner's name, Q, R and P, and then here farm account, done. Then debit and credit, and these are all you have to do together. Now what you have to do, interest on capital not given, now adjusted. By mistake we forgot to write that interest on capital, so now write down the give that interest on capital to those partners. And we have to, what is the interest rate here? 12%. All right. And interest on capital comes which side in the partner's capital? It is in the credit side. So let us calculate 12% of 2 lakh, it comes 24,000. So 24,000 in the debit side, credit side of the P's account. Next 36,000 in the Q's credit side. Why 36,000? 12% of 3 lakh. And then R's 12,000. How 12,000? 12% of 1 lakh. So if I will add this 36 plus 24 plus 12, then we get 72,000, and that we have to write in the debit side of the firm. Next, as no such other information is given, therefore what you have to do, same thing, we have to balance it up. So firm 72,000 here, so 72,000, and we got here 72,000 in the credit side. If the balance comes in the credit side, then it is known as loss. This is divisible loss. So this is the divisible loss to be distributed in 1:1:1. Why 1:1:1? Because we have to distribute the profit and loss equally. So this 72,000 we have to divide equally. That means we have to divide it by 3. And if we will divide 72,000 by 3, then it will come 24,000. And therefore 24,000 we have to write in the debit side of the partner's capital account. Next, Q also 24,000 and R also 24,000. So now it is time for the balance. P's both sides are same, so no balance will come. For Q, that credit side is greater, 36,000. I had written that figure here. Now the balance will come as 12,000. For R, this debit side is greater, and this same figure I had written here, 24,000. Then if I will take the balance, it will come 12,000. And you know this one is known as the final balance. So our table of adjustment is ready. Now we have to make the journal entry. See, in this format, all things are ready. So please one thing is missing again, that please don't forget to write here amount and below of it rupees. Please here also rupees. So next we have to pass the journal entry, and we know that Q's has been debited here, so we have to credit Q's capital, and R has been credited here, so we have to debit R's capital. So here one thing we have to keep in mind, that the journal entry will be R's current account debit to Q's current account. So students, and the figure is 12,000. Now I am asking you, this is my second question for this video, that why I have written here current account, why not capital account? So far whatever two questions we have solved, there we have written current capital account, but here we have I have written current account. So you have to tell, you have to answer in the comment section that why current account is written here, not the capital account. And next we have to write the narration, interest on capital not given, now adjusted. So this is the another question what we have solved. Hope you understood. If you have any doubt, please write it down in the comment section. I will try to give you the answer. That's all for today. Take care of yourself and your family, We'll meet you again in the next class. Till then, bye bye.